I ain't never ever taking you fishing again. Not like he was actually fishing. I got a puggle, and he's hyper. Unless he gets really tired, he wants to go, go, go. He tries to find everywhere to poop and pee, and stuff to eat. So we went to the bridge down here, the Hiawassee Bridge. It's called the Norwood Bridge. The Hiawassee down here. Now the spaghetti's gonna come in here and get me. And that dog was everywhere. I had him like on like a leash thing, and he was every friggin' where. He fell in the water one time. It was a steep embankment. There were some rocks and stuff. It was like somebody had a long time ago used those rocks for sharpening tools. I don't know. But anyway, maybe it's more modern. He just got to a point where I wanted to freaking wring his neck. I mean, I lost my damn patience with him. And I'm out there casting and everything. Quit! I'm out there casting, and the current's a little too strong. But I kept casting. I just wanted to get the feel of it, Kept casting out there, and I thought I got a hit or two. But it could have been anything. I got like a cricket lure on there. And I got to the point where before I started, I was like, making sure I remember how to tie a knot because it's been a while. And so I was trying to see if I could probably just use a swivel thing, to kind of take one thing off, put another thing on. I finally, after losing my patience with it, about an hour before I got the dog and my stuff, I finally learned how to do it. And I was like, I could have done this the ordinary way, just like I used to, just like my granddad showed me. And so I thought, well, I better take a look and make sure I know how to tie a hook on. And so I was like, yeah, I remember how to tie a hook on and everything, but it just not quite like that. But I got impatient, like, screw it. I went and got some water, got a bowl, got a bucket, got my son's filleting knife, just in case I caught anything. I didn't think I was going to catch very much, but just in case I did catch anything. I caught hell, that's for sure, because he about drove me freaking up the damn wall. And but in some ways too, it was really relaxing. Other than him pulling me everywhere, I wanted the fish to pull me, not my dog, not you. So it turned out pretty good, not bad. But the current's a little too strong to be out there and everything. There ain't really no fish that I know of other than if there's trout out there. Looks like before I left, looked like the current kind of coming over the ramp to launch there was kind of smooth, but later on you saw ripples on it. So I don't know if the river got high or what. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was a little night. It was nice, despite him acting up and sniffing everywhere, going everywhere, trying to poop everywhere, going out into the darn vegetation. I was hoping that none of it was poison ivy, poison oak. So before we left, I took him and I threw him in 2 or 3 times until he got kind of almost over his head, and make sure he remembers how to dog paddle, 1 and 2, and just in case anything might have been on. Yeah, better luck next time. All right? Well, we ain't taking you. Next time you're gonna stay home, buddy. We ain't doing that again. So I got him out there, and I washed them off a bit, and I got all sweaty. I should have worn my damn shorts, but if I wore shorts, he probably would have tore my legs up. Right? Huh? But yeah, so I threw him out there a couple times, and whatever stuff he had on him, I hope it got it off, fleas and all. Smell like wet dog because he is wet. Were you wet? Was you wet? Huh? Did you have your bath? You had your bath, didn't you? Huh? You like that bath? Huh? About ready to go home and chill out? Huh? I'm gonna lay on the couch all night long and snore? Yeah. I'll be happy. When he's out, I'll be happy. But anyway, didn't catch a thing. Like I said, call hell. Pretty much. I have to deal with him. Where do you think you're going? Oh, okay. You seen anything over there that you like? Huh? Huh? You about got me frustrated, didn't you? About wringing your dang neck. Trying to make him drink some water. He kept going everywhere else. He kept... I grabbed him by the neck and I pushed his head next to the water. Drink water. He didn't want to drink no water. But after it was said and done, he sure took a dip. He got more water than he bargained for, didn't you, buddy? He's just everywhere. He's one of those really hyper dogs. He's I think if I were going swimming or something down there, that might have been better in some cases because I could have took him with me and going swimming, but I hadn't. Last time I went swimming, shoot, was oh wow, I can't remember last time I went swimming. I think it was last time I went swimming was in Virginia. Yeah, it was in Virginia. And that was it, yeah. I can't remember last time I went swimming. Other than that, no. Mama's pool. But anyway, it wasn't too bad. It was okay. He's still a little hyper right now. He finds he can't go and do what he wants to do, and then he'll sit down for a minute. He'll jump back up. Right? Okay. Okay. It wasn't too bad. At least I fulfilled my word. I told him we were going to go fishing. And my son probably said, it's probably too hot to go fishing. I said, well, shoot, I used to go fishing when I was young, so it was burning hot. That's why we went fishing. Sit in the shade and cast the line in the water. Now, if the water was like really hot on top, we wasn't going to get any fish. That's for sure. But that current moving like it did, you're definitely not going to get any fish because it's just going too fast. So, I mean, at least the water would have been cool. I've seen people out there rafting and stuff. They were on their rafts. They went way up and then they come down. So, kind of wonder how they do that. But I was going to do that one time with my stepsister and her husband, but I never got into doing it. All right. You mad at me? Huh? Because I about broke your neck and I threw you in the water? Huh? Huh? You would love to get out there and go frolicking, wouldn't you? You'd pee on every darn tombstone out there, wouldn't you? You'd sniff it and you'd pee on it, wouldn't you? But anyway, so I guess, like I said, better luck next time. And next time he ain't going. Next time I'm gonna go down the lower part, which is on this side. Hey, quit. Hurry. I'm gonna go on the lower side, or upper side, which is still in Polk County, but not the other side. I'm going to G Creek and do it like that. But so much for today. Yep. I don't know if this is worth 10 minutes of anybody watching, but I hadn't been fishing in about 8 or 9 years, about 8 years or so. The last time I went fishing, I took me himself went fishing, and he was about 15, I think. No, 8 years ago. No, he was 13, I think. And my son was 13 years old at the time, and we went fishing and stuff, and I had my brother-in-law some rod and reel, so I didn't have my own. It's not a little bad. It's called a Zipco 202, number 202. Hey, quit! ADHD dog. And took that and went fishing with it. And like I said, I am never ever watching a video that tells me how to freaking tie a spinner attachment thing on there. Because swivel, because that was totally took me out 3 or 4 times, and I about lost my patience with it. And then I was making sure about the hook thing, because you put the little hook in there and you wrap it around and you pull it through and tighten it up. But that's, my granddad showed me that a long time ago, and sometimes I kind of forgot, and this, that, and the other. Because like I said, I fished a couple times before I came here, whenever I had custody of my son, and me and my nephew and him went fishing off of in a lake. But the thing with the lake, the water isn't running, it's kind of standing still. I mean, it is kind of currents underneath and stuff, but over there you can get a better hit off a fish than you could if you have other than, I guess if you catch trout or whatever over here. I'm not much of a trout fisher. I'm not for that. I like to just fish for crappie, brim, stuff like that, smallmouth. I'd rather do that than to go for the trout fishing. I don't know if the Tennessee thing I got allows for trout. I just don't want to go through all that effort. I'd rather not even fish for catfish, because they're hard to skin. And my son had a rod and reel out there. He had a catfish jig to it, and I was about to take that, but I decided nah. And now looking back, I kind of wish I did. So it's got a spinner bait on it and everything. And being that the current was up and everything, I didn't think I was going to cut first couple of casts and everything. I put it in there to where I can really actually do something without my dog being underneath my feet, pulling me everywhere. Because if I let him go, he would be all over the place, and sniffing, pissing, everything. So anyway, other than that though, it was all right. It wasn't too bad of a day. The rest of the day. And so I don't know what time it is now. I think I'm just going to call that wraps and just be done with it and go on home, take a shower, and hopefully he won't smell bad when we get home. Hopefully you won't smell like high-water water. Say bye. You ready to go home? You ready to go home? Huh? He had to dry you off with his butt towel. You're getting tired now, huh? Good. Hey, you ready to go home? Herb, you ready to go home? You ready to go home? Ready to go home? If anything, that lets you unwind a little bit, huh? Yeah, so he's got his butt in my face. Mostly. Hey, get your butt up my face, dude. He's got his ass in my face.